Hey guys, Dano91 here. Welcome back to my modded Minecraft survival let's play, and today we have something a little bit awesome and a little bit different planned. So pretty much last episode I said that I was going to grab that and make that a little bit better. So what I've done off camera is quite a bit of work. Is there any saplings over here? I don't think there is. No. Yeah, so it's been quite a bit of work, and this is pretty much it. So as you can see, we have 48 iron furnaces with however many iron plates this is, with however many things this is. Now I just realised that I can't actually do that. So we have got a lot of stuff. So yeah, that's just made 48 batteries. That's a lot of batteries. And then we need these like this. Wait, where's the... Oh god damn it, because it's spread it out. That's slightly annoying, because we need 48. There we go. Right, so we've done that, and then we boop and boop and boop, and we have 48 generators. Now that's a lot of generators, and that goes with this, and we actually don't have enough. I miscalculated and I need 8 more generators. Oh joy, I don't think I actually have the rubber to do that. Nope, I don't have the rubber to do that. Well, I can show you what I've been doing to get said rubber, pretty much. One of the things was, obviously I was using my bees to use their pollen to do it. The other way was to just plant a bunch of these and go around with this, because this is an amazing tool of awesomeness, and do things like this. And pretty much just grow as many trees as I can. That should actually be enough. So we actually do have quite a bit of wood as well, this rubber wood, which I can do something with that later. Not right now, because we need a specific machine to do it, but later, once we've got it, would be amazing, because we've got a lot of this wood, I believe. No, that's the wrong chest. Let me just check, how much wood have we actually got? Rubber wood? We have 286, so that's a lot of wood. And now we need to do some things. First of all, I'm going to grab some sticks, because we're going to need them. Hammer. Okay, so we've got a bit. Iron. And boom. 1 and 2, and then we need iron. No, right, we're gonna need a hammer first, so we'll grab those. Go away. And then we're going to need some iron. So the first thing we're going to need to do is obviously boop, grab a bunch of that. That might, yeah, that should be enough. Yeah, that'll be enough, because I want to make some cutters, because eventually we're going to end up using all of these anyway, so it's not really that big of a problem. So now what we need to do is boop, grab a stack of those, because we can, and then we need, how many do we need? That should probably do. And then the other thing that we're going to need is a stack of those. We're going to need some redstone. We are going to need some rubber, which we will actually have enough of. And then we can go over here and make said batteries. I don't know why I didn't just do it in there, actually. Thinking about it, it's okay. So boom, there's 8 batteries, which is for the last 8 generators. So let's grab that out. What else do we need for said generators? Well, we just need a lot of iron, pretty much. Iron, so we need quite a few of these iron plates. So we're going to need to... We've actually used quite a lot of our iron, if you haven't noticed. Just doing this, there's a lot of iron being used. So we need to, first of all, get some furnaces. So we're going to need some cobble. So we're going to need 8 of these. 8, boom. And then we need to go like this, make 8. And then boom, boom, and boom. There we go. Now we can go and finish this off. So that was completely my fault. I didn't make as many solar panels as I needed, but it's okay. So what we can do now is we can go over here, and if we pick this up, which you probably shouldn't do that with, I probably should have used the Omni Wrench tool, but it seems to have not been a problem. So what we need to do is we need to go ahead and get some LV transformers. Is it? Yes, transformers. So we need some coils. So we're going to need 7 of these. So we need copper, cable, copper. So we're going to need our hammer back. Wait, we used our hammer. God damn it. In that case, we're going to need some sticks. And sticks are always useful. And I'm pretty sure I've said that many times. Right. Boom, 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 boom. That should be plenty now. And then let's just do that. Grab some of those, then get some cutters. Boom. And that should be enough for our coils. And then we put iron in the middle, and blah blah blah. So we need 7 of these. There we go. And then we should be able to just quite simple. Oh, we need tin cable. I did not realise that. Not to worry, not to worry. We do have this, and we should have our cutter. I don't know how many we need, but that should do. Rubber. Oh, we've still got it on us. That's okay. So let's just grab a bunch of that, and then we can go boom. We need to actually put those in. Oh, they don't stack. Okay, that's good to know. And then, quite simply, we go ahead and make all of our solar panels. Boom. Boom. Now, there is a specific reason, and I presume you already know it, why I'm making 8 of them. Because I want to go ahead and get a MV transformer, which is basic machine casing. Now, this is not too difficult. It's just some iron and a hammer. Iron. There is a lot of iron needed in this thing. Right, so we just need a base machine block, boom, and do we have the copper cables? We do not. We do have copper, and we do have the rubber, so we can do it. So we only need 2, but you know what, I'm going to make them anyway. Boom, and MV transmitter, transformer. So what we need to do now is, boom, we now have a medium voltage solar array. So this should produce 64 EU per tick. Now, our bat box, if we go over to it, should tell us what it will actually take. No, it only tells us the output, but as you can see, the output is only 32 EU per tick. Is it MFE? I believe it is. Yeah. So this has got an output of 512 EU per tick. And the capacity is 4 million EU, which is a lot. So we need some insulated gold cable, a basic machine casing, and some energy crystals. The energy crystals are relatively easy. I can't actually remember how we get the diamond dust. I think we just pulverize it, right? Yes, we just pulverize it. So how many do we need? We need 4 of those, and we get 1. Right, so we need 4 per, so that's 4, 8, 9, 10, and 12, and 16. So we need 16 diamonds. But I feel like it's going to be worth it, and then it's just normal redstone, yeah. So let's pulverize that up. And while that's doing its thing, we can look at the other things we need, like insulated gold cable. So we're going to need some gold. And then we're going to need a hammer. And then we are going to need some cutters. And we only actually needed to do the one, okay. Now we're going to need some rubber. Yeah, this is something that happens when you get higher tier. You have to use more than one. Now, would this work? It does. Okay, so we have our 4 gold cables. The other thing we need is the basic machine case, which isn't a problem. We've got enough iron plates for that. Now, all we need to do is wait for the energy crystal, which shouldn't be too long yet. It's not going to be too much longer now. So that's all done as well. That's quite nice. Grab that. So we're progressing on some things. It's not too fast, but it's not ridiculously slow either. I mean, we've got over here, we've got another 33 scented paneling that we can probably go and put out, but we don't need to just yet. So what we need to do is that, and then that, and that will make 36 of this dust. Now 9 of this dust will create one thing. Okay, so we need a compressor for that. So for the compressor, because now we are starting to get into proper things that we need to do, we need a basic machine, an electronic circuit, and some stone. Not too difficult. Can we make the circuit? I don't think we can. Oh, we can, because I made the copper cables. That's awesome. So all we need is some stone to go there, and then we need that and that. Or is it like that? Yeah. So we now have a compressor. Now, obviously, we don't really have anywhere that this will run. So for now, I'm just going to shove it on there because that will actually sort it out. Hopefully, we've got enough power in this. I think we have. I think we've got enough power to just do this. It's kind of weird because I'm using a bat box to just charge a compressor, but you know. So there is our energy crystal. So this has got a 0 out of 27 durability. I don't know why it's got a durability, but it's okay. Oh yes, it doesn't stack, so you have to take them out individually, but that should be okay. And we could actually end up just crafting it right here. Oh no, we don't have the stuff. Let me just grab this. Boom. So we need another basic machine block, which is not too difficult. So we just, yes, because it took it out of our inventory, that's why. Boop. So just one more, and we will be done. And there we have it. We have our MFE all done. Now, before I go ahead and put any of this down and connect it up, we need to do something. So with these pretty much most of the machines, if you have a look, like the compressor, it says 32 EU per tick max. So as you can probably imagine, if it gets more than 32 EU per tick, it will explode. So we need to not let that happen. Now the best way to do that would probably be, I need to do this, boop, and then we can go ahead and put that on top of there, and that should power that. So I need this here, just because this is going to power my armor a little bit easier and a little bit better. So that's why we need this. And as you can see, it's charging relatively quickly. We can get more powerful ones, but yeah, as you could probably tell, that one on its own produces a lot. 64 EU per tick, actually. So what we can do now is we can run this via cables into this little room. I'm going to make this a temporary little room for us. So this little room is going to be just a little base of operations for this, just so we've got somewhere to put our stuff, pretty much. So for now this will probably be big enough as it is. So pretty much how we're going to need to do this is I want to make a couple of different types of cables. The one type that we're going to want first of all is going to be gold, because gold cables are kind of useful. So we're going to need some cutters, and that should probably be enough for what we want. And I'm going to need that as well, and I'm going to need copper, and we're going to grab a little bit more of those, and then rubber. We do only have one rubber. Looks like I'm going to have to get some more rubber. I kind of want to start using these because these are actually the industrial craft, but I don't know if our green grove will actually work on these. Let's find out. It will. Brilliant. Now if we chop this down, it does only chop the one piece of wood. Wait, then it didn't? Okay. Not too sure what that's all about. Oh well. So yeah, we need just a little bit of this, and my thinking is if we go into here, my thinking is, now you can actually run these without any, you can just put them down and run them, but they will probably not be too good because they cause a little bit of damage. But actually, you know what, the gold cables, we don't really need it, because what we're going to do is we are going to do that. As you can see, this bat box charges up very, very, very quickly, and I don't actually think this has got a specific input, like how much it can put in. Yeah, it's just putting 512 in. So we could actually just charge our stuff from there. But what we can do is we can then change to copper wires, which I'm not going to put down because obviously these are not insulated, and for this bit I would like insulated cables, and we can just cover that up like that. And then with that bat box, that, as you could probably tell, that has got an output of 32 EU per tick. So that means that our machines will not get more than 32 EU per tick, which is brilliant for what we want. So that then means that we can just use instead of using like a transformer, an LV transformer or an MV transformer or whichever one it is, we can just pipe it into the bat box. The bat box can then be a buffer, and then we can just have our copper cables coming out into our machines, which I guess we put along this wall like that. So I just really want to get these cables put in place. That should be enough. There we go, 20 wires. That should be plenty for now. So let us go ahead and wire this up. And boop. And this is connected and it isn't blowing up, which is exactly what we want. Now there are a couple of other machines that I want, one of them being an extractor, which is this. So it's not too difficult: electronic circuit, basic machine casing, and some tree taps. Now tree taps is something that we haven't actually gone into at all actually. Because I don't use them all too often. Mainly because, well, with the fact that we've got all these different rubber trees, we don't need to technically use the rubber tree tap thing. As you saw, that we got none from that. That's kind of a bit sucky. That is the problem with these trees. You don't always get rubber from them. That's why I like using these ones. So I think I might actually just go back to using those ones. I would like the sapling though. There we go. So as long as I have one of the saplings, I don't really care, because you can always make more. So yeah, this is probably my preferred means of getting rubber right now. Just for the simple fact of every single log drops 1, whereas on the other tree it's not 100% guaranteed. But that's going to lead into the tree taps. So the tree taps, pretty much what they do is they go ahead and on the actual industrial craft trees there are little I guess sap spots. Let me grow one and see if we can find one. Watch, there's not even going to be one on here, is there? Nope, there is not going to be one on here. Well, that's not very good. Yeah, there's like a little orange spot on these trees, and if you use a tree tap on them, it will actually produce, give you rubber, and they are completely self-replenishing. So as long as you don't like spam click it, you can, that tap will stay there and you can keep going back and getting rubber more and more. Now there are things that I could do with that, and I am thinking about maybe doing something, but right now this is just going to be more than enough. I think I might test it off camera to see if we can actually do what I'm thinking about doing. But for now, this is just, this works, so why change it? So we want a extractor, and the way that we do that is by getting some tree taps. So tree taps are fairly simple to make. They're kind of like a really low tier. Can we stack these? No, still can't stack them. That's really annoying. They are a fairly low tier item, so it's not too major to make. So all we need to do is boom, boom, and then put the 4 tree taps, and this will make an extractor. Now an extractor is brilliant for things like getting rubber out of rubber wood. And I accidentally picked up some rubies. One thing I would like is if we've got a hopper. Vacuum hopper will do for now, I guess. So what we can do is, if we go ahead and put our extractor down here, there we go. We can, let's say, put a hopper on the top, and I want the inventory to come out of the bottom, right? Yep. And then we can just simply put all of our rubber wood in here. And what that will do is it will take rubber and it will turn into actual rubber. Now, if this is where things get a little bit different, because I believe if we go ahead, so that's the advantage of using the other rubber. With that rubber I just showed you, you can only get 1. Well, with the extractor you can get 3 for 1 sticky resin, so that is really, really good trade. Now I do want to grab a chest and probably would we have I really hate that sometimes when you type it doesn't actually work. Right, transfer, that's what I want. We need a chest. Ugh, wrong chest. Boom, and then boom, and boom. Right, so we're going to want this, and probably... And no, we don't need anything else. Just grab another chest. So what we can do now is we can go ahead and put this there. For now, this is just going to be what we do, and that pulls all the rubber out, and it will put it in there. So as you can see, it turns the rubber wood from those type of trees into industrial craft rubber. Because it's an extractor, it's an industrial craft machine. So obviously it would do that. Now, the thing that I want to try, I think I might do it next episode. I think running a little bit short on time. But the gist of it is, if you can get a log with one of these, the taps on, then you can probably do something like, is it this that we can do it with? Oh, it's GLaDOS. Yes, you are. So, I believe... Yeah. So, you can actually pick blocks up. So, what I'm thinking is we could end up going over to it. Oh. Pick it up. Put it down. And we could have like a stack. We could have like a stack of said rubber trees. Of the industrial craft rubber trees, and then all we'd have to do is walk up to them and tree tap them all in one go. Now that's another question I have. Could we possibly put a tree tap on our glove? I don't know if we can or not. I know there are things that we can do with it. It doesn't seem like it. That is a bit of a shame, but there are items in industrial craft that we can get to sort out our problems, because the wooden T-traps have durability and they run out pretty quick. But I think that's going to be it for this episode. So next episode we will look into trying to make a industrial craft rubber tree farm kind of thing. So hopefully that goes well. I'm not too sure, but yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I shall see you guys next time.